Get a grip, Joe.
Get a grip, Suzy. Hello, Suzy.
Hi, Joe.
How are you?
I'm good today.
I am very well also, even though it's rainy and cold. And I'm completely ill-prepared for the outside. But that's what it is.
Okay.
So what are we talking about today?
I think we were going to talk about being partners. Not us being partners, although we are partners.
We are partners.
But the importance of being a partner.
I dig.
Yes.
I'm okay with that. Partnerships are incredibly important.
And it's not limited to the partnerships you form when lawyers help you out to make the partnerships.
Sure.
It's related to every single relationship you want to support.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's related to marriages.
Families.
It's related to work and business. In every aspect, it's related to supervisors, employees.
Friends.
Yes?
That's partnership.
You got it.
So, yeah, you have to have partnerships in the world.
If you want to be successful.
Right. Yeah, you have to. From interpersonal, from social, business, family, spousal.
Yes.
Everything is this. It has to be a partnership.
Has to be strong.
It has to be strong, and it has to be both giving.
Yes.
Giving,
receiving,
yes,
nurturing, the whole 9 yards.
Yes, all the things that Sean does for me.
Awesome.
No.
And all the things you guys do for me.
Yes, because we're absolutely a forever partnership, Suzy. No, you're right how important they are, because I guess I'll talk from the business side of things.
Okay.
Just to talk about it, is that things are not transactional in the world by default. Like it's like, oh, okay, I need this, here is this, okay, goodbye. Like, even if you think about like something's like a silly example just popped in my head is like the grocery store.
Okay.
You like the grocery store you go to.
Yes.
Because you keep going to it. So in some rudimentary way, you have made a partnership with the grocery store. Because
right.
It's not like, today I'm going to this one, then I'm going to Jewel tomorrow, then I'm going to go to like Save-A-Lot, then I'm going to go to Strax, then I'm going to go to Town and Country, then I'm going to go to
Nature's Covered.
Right. And like and it's like you never, every time it's different. Never. You would never do that. But I think you think about it like how Sean and I are, and how you are, like we are in it to make relationships and partnerships.
You're in it to make the world a better place.
Well, that too, and
and you can only do that if you're working together.
Right. You have, and it's you have to.
If you're on the same page.
Yes.
And sometimes there might be a chance where things fell apart a little. You have to nurture it. You have to figure it out. You have to come back together.
Yes.
In a new way.
Yes, because like you have 50% of something, and I have 50% of something. Again, silly round numbers, but just to make round numbers. And then you are looking for 50% of something that I have, and I am looking for 50% of something you have.
Yes.
And that's it,
And frankly, it doesn't even need to be 50-50.
Right.
It could be 75-25 as long as you agree about what you're doing and it's okay with everybody.
Yes. And and just the fact that no one can be like an island.
I think it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Like you need like the support, the encouragement, the knowing that like you've got someone on your side or a group of people on your side, and that you're always going to look out for each other. Like we talked, like we just said, whether it's family,
friend, that somebody's there for you.
Yes, right, and that transcends like everything.
Yes,
you have to have it. And what more do we say about that?
I think that maybe we talk about how these tools that you have can support that.
Oh, yeah, they kind of can. Well, and you think about it, like, we have never been so connected. Ever.
Whether we like it or not.
Whether we like it or not, yeah, but we've never been so connected than we are now. But I think I'm on the spot of saying this, so I'm just going to vomit whatever comes into my brain. We have, but I think that, like, it makes it even more critical to be to keep those partnerships nurtured,
fresh
and fresh and alive, and because you honestly have no excuse anymore that you couldn't reach out and, like,
or you
check
didn't
in,
know,
or you didn't know, right? All of that stuff. Like, it's 5 seconds to send a 3-word text that's just like, thinking of you, or what are you doing, or like,
or have you checked this out?
Right, or like, or you're sending the latest funny cat meme, and whatever. And but like, all these tools that we have, which I know we're back to tech again, but
that's okay.
We're back to tech.
That's where we live.
Because, yeah, we have to now. We have to live in tech world. There's so many ways to keep a partnership and keep a connection going now. Like, there's no excuses anymore. And so, freely admit that I have a personality quirk that, when I get overwhelmed with all these ways that we message and communicate, that I just shut down because it's too many. Like, I can't have Facebook Messenger, text, phone call, voicemail.
Finally, the universe says to you, get a grip.
Yeah, the universe is telling me to get a grip. But it is like, it becomes overwhelming, but I think what's happening, like in my case, is I'm letting it become overwhelming. Like, I have to just, like, compartmentalize a little better.
Well, you have to have boundaries.
Yeah, but like...
Those.
Yeah, those things, which, it's like the person who can't say no, and, but we live in such a world right now that we have so much communication at our fingertips, yet we're so...
in communication.
Right. And we're, like, lost. And then those partnerships can get, like, frayed. I just scratched my nose, I'm sorry. Then those partnerships can get, like, frayed, or they can get distant, because it's like what I do. I shut my brain off, and then I don't respond to someone that texted me, and he's my best friend since I was 13 for, like, a week, and I don't respond. And that's ridiculous for me. That's like, and especially as somebody who works in the tech field every day, there's no excuse. And email and Teams messages and other chats, and, like, it's a lot, it's a lot. But
you can always take a vacation and go away for a week.
Yeah, that would be glorious. That would be glorious.
It's a good way to get a grip.
Yeah, you are right. The place we used to go to in Michigan, in the Pinky of Michigan, for the longest time they had no cell service at the house. And once you got so far into the woods, it was dead. No phone, no text, no anything. And no Wi-Fi, nothing. And enough people complained that they ended up putting Wi-Fi at the house because nobody could communicate. And then it ruined it a little bit, because it's like you had to go to the public library to get internet.
Do you know how old I am? That's just like back in the day when Tim's family finally succumbed and got a phone at the cabin in northern Wisconsin.
Wow.
So that when his dad, who ultimately did have an accident falling off a ladder, they could actually reach outside of just that little space.
Wow.
And get help. Wow. And didn't have to walk all the way to the neighbors.
Right. Wow.
Who happened to be enlightened and had a phone.
Right. That's, wow. How far we've come.
Yes, right.
How far we've come. But it takes a lot of work to keep
it takes a lot of
work to
keep those boundaries
and to
take care of yourself,
right,
and be a good partner.
Yeah, it takes a lot. It's a lot, and it feels like it not feels like it is more now than
you think?
before.
Well, you have to be more aware.
Yeah, and it's so easy to just be like, oh, I'll talk to them later, or I'll email them tomorrow, or whatever, and then
and it goes sour.
Yeah, right, because then a week goes by, or 2 weeks, or whatever. And
then you didn't get a grip, and you're down the creek.
Right. It's very. But partnerships are all partnerships are what make you make these bonds that last. Mm-hmm. It's not just like, here's your website, here's your computer, here's your interview.
I know you guys don't treat me that way.
No, we're in it forever. Unless a giant eel comes out of the sewer and eats us all, we're here to make these connections, because these connections build more connections, and this is how we are making a difference.
And you finally get to the understanding that we are all one.
Yep, that's right. I think on that bombshell, that's a great place to end.
Okay.